What's up, it's Andrew again. So, let's talk about do's and don'ts of training. I'm going to play this video through so you can hear it, get a grasp of what's going on, and then we're going to dive deep into it. Alright, right here he basically just hands the leash back over. So let's rewind it and get this volume down a little bit, and let's go over what's going on here. So, right there, did you notice it when you were watching it? He's trying to get the dog to submit and obey, but he's doing it by trying to assert authority. See how he's standing over the dog? He's bending in at the farthest point. He's bending his neck and his face. He's not wanting to directly engage the dog, but he's trying to communicate, hey, I'm authority. I am the alpha, you're going to submit to me. And the dog's not having it because, one, the distance, two, he's given the only closeness is his face leaning in just above his foot line. Notice the foot, he's got the feet turned opposite so they're not close to the dog. The only thing, see how he just got nut checked? If that dog really wanted to show him, hey, you the bitch in this situation, he would have gave it full force, and I bet you that guy would have changed his training methods, his techniques. And notice how this idiot is holding the leash. You never want to hold the leash on an aggressive dog from the front. I don't care how experienced you are, you never want to do that dumb move. And you definitely don't want to pull the dog into a correction towards you, because that's just going to lead to a guaranteed nut check, and your grandbabies are going to be born mentally ill. Never pull up on the leash, because that just gets the dog to go up. If that dog doesn't nut check you, it's going to go for your throat, especially if you take that damn muzzle off because you're being a pussy. Notice how he's slapping the leash, getting tension on it. But notice how he's in front. If I was that dog, I would go forward. I would let him have it with everything I have and put him in his place. But the dog feels submitted because it has that muzzle. But you take the muzzle off, I guarantee you that dog's going to bite. And that's what's causing more issues. Seeing how he's still standing over the dog, but he's closed that gap a little bit. His feet are facing the dog. He's squared up with the dog, but he's still looking down on the dog. He's still, asserting that authority by putting his neck towards the dog closer. once again, pulling that leash forward. See how the dog's coming up off of his feet a little bit? See the knee of the dog? How it kind of lifted up as the dog wanted to go towards the pull? That's causing issues. That dog's going to remember this. And the dog is going to definitely get his the first chance he gets. Now, if you listen to the audio play, and when I played it through, you heard the guy yelling at the dog. That should not be done. You should use an authoritative voice, but not one that's yelling. Because all you're doing is putting bad thoughts of who you are and what you are in that dog's mind. It's going to cause issues, especially if he wants to do protection with this dog. Now, rewind it just a touch and watch what he does with this leash. He doesn't even command the dog. He just goes ahead and yanks the dog. I mean, think of this dog as a retarded child that you are trying to get to behave because the child doesn't know how to behave. Its mental capacity isn't there. That's what this dog is. Its mental capacity is not there for obedience. And you yanking on it, expecting it just to do whatever because it's supposed to automatically know. You give it a command and then you correct small corrections, guidance into it. See how the dog's looking at him? You take that muzzle off, that guy's going to get it. And notice how, once again, he pushed that leash up. You never want to push the leash up. You always want to bring the dog down. The best place and the safe place for a dog to keep it from retaliating because of the bullshit you're doing like this is to get the dog into a lay. And the way you get it into a lay is have that leash closer to the ground. You step on it and pull it under your foot. You pull it up. So as you pull up one side of the leash, the other side of the leash goes down, pulling the body down, the neck down, getting the dog to submit like that. You don't pull up. I don't know why he just corrected the dog there without any command, and he tells it to sit. The dog's already sitting. It should be a stay. And it should be a heel. You don't just pull the dog off into something completely different and correct it for not doing it because it doesn't know. See how the dog? I'm telling you, as soon as that muzzle comes off and the dog realizes he had enough, that guy's going to get his. I'm telling you. I'm willing to bet money on it. And the bad thing about it, this trainer or piss poor trainer or whatever the hell you want to call him is not going to be the one to catch the blunt end of that. It's going to be the owner, the handler, the person or the people who live with this dog 24/7. So, in this situation, pros and cons, get with me with your thoughts on this because I don't see anything positive in this. If you go into trainers like this looking for especially obedience and you plan to take that obedience into protection, all you're doing is messing up that dog from the get-go. Please do not seek trainers like this. I don't care how big they are on Facebook, on social media, or whatever it is, how big of a following it is. Just remember, it's easy to lead the blind and the clueless. It's easy to lead the blind and the clueless. Don't be blind. Don't be clueless.